Honor for like such an awesome club we just had. Like, we laughed so much, and now we watch all those crazy clips. But can I ask you guys if what are some feelings you get when you see those clips that are flashed through? Like, just yell them out to me. You don't have to raise your hands. Does anyone have any?
Sad.
Sad? Yeah.
War.
That's what? War? Yeah. Is there any more?
Ooh, I got one.
You got one?
I felt compassion.
You felt compassion?
Anger.
I did too.
Personally.
Yeah, compassion. Compassion is the one I'm looking for. Okay. The definition of compassion is a feeling of deep sorrow and sympathy for another who is stricken with misfortune, accompanied by a strong desire to alleviate the suffering. So when I watch that and I see some of those clips, like, my heart breaks for some of those scenes. Like, and it just, like, I want to go help those people who are suffering from even, not only the people starving, you know, all those clips, just all of them just break my heart. So I think of one of Jesus' most important characteristics, which is compassion. And I think of how much my heart breaks when I see those things and comparing it to how his heart must be breaking for us and how much compassion he has for us, like when he sees these things that happen to us. So I'm just going to read some scriptures that are in the New Testament. They're all out of Matthew and Mark, and they all have to do with compassion. Okay, so Matthew 9:36 says, when he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them because they were confused and helpless like sheep without a shepherd. That's one. And then two, Mark 1:41 is moved with compassion. Jesus reached out and touched him. I am willing, he said, be healed. Matthew 14:14 says, Jesus saw the huge crowd as he stepped from the boat, and he had compassion on them and healed their sick. Matthew 15:32 says, Jesus called his disciples to him and said, I have compassion for these people. They have been with me 3 days and have nothing to eat. I do not want to send them away hungry, or they may collapse on the way. And then Matthew 20:34 says, Jesus had compassion on them and touched their eyes. Immediately they received their sight and followed him. So in all of these scriptures, these people aren't even asking Jesus for his healing and his power to work in their lives. He just saw them and his heart was broken. And he decided that he was going to use his powers to help them in their life. So I'm going to focus on one story. It's Luke 7. It's 11 through 17. And it's Jesus is walking through a village and with his disciples, and he sees this funeral procession line. And it's for a widow's son who had died. And it says, when the Lord saw her, his heart was overflowed with compassion. He said, don't cry. Then he walked over to the coffin and touched it, and the bearers stopped. Young man, he said, I tell you, get up. Then the dead boy sat up and began to talk, and Jesus gave him back to his mother. So, I don't know. To me, compassion is one of Jesus' most important characteristics. I feel like it really ties in all of his other characteristics because it just shows the strong love that he has for us. So, yeah, that's how I feel. So my question that I'm going to leave with you guys today is, do you believe that Jesus is compassionate towards you in your life? And
Yes.
if yes, do you believe that because of that compassion, he deserves your love? And